Hello, it's me, Mr. Heat Miser, and welcome back to the Cade and Joaquin Talk at You podcast.
What the hell is Mr. Heat Miser?
Like the old cartoon, like from Christmas. It was like,
like Mr. Burgermeister?
No, the Heat Miser.
I don't know what that is.
You'll know what it is when I show it to you.
I don't know.
I can't remember the other guy's name. No, everyone knows this.
Everyone knows this guy?
Yeah.
He's a heat man.
Heat Miser. It's literally Heat Miser.
Is that? I've never seen.
You've never seen these two, Heat Miser and Snow Miser? You've never seen this movie.
Mm-mm.
It's not even Christmas. It's just like a movie. It's just a holiday movie.
I've never seen those two beings in my entire life.
I'm surprised you've seen like everything. That's not true.
I have almost seen 200. Speaking of, you've seen everything. Hit film Interstellar, a film which you've asked me to watch 1,000 times. Recently, this last week, after we did the Hot Ones episode. Thank you all so much for watching that one.
You watched it?
Huh?
You said you watched it?
Here's what happened. I was on the plane to San Diego. That's where I went. I had 4 different flights. On the first flight, I was scrolling through everything. I saw Knives Out. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I watched Knives Out. And I was like, what am I going to watch next? Scrolled through. I saw Interstellar, and I was like, oh my God, Interstellar's on this. I'll keep that in mind. Scrolled through. I watched Clerks 3.
What the fuck, Clerks 3?
It's the new Clerks film from Kevin Smith. Then after that, I watched The Man from U.N.C.L.E. And then I was like, I forgot about Interstellar.
You watched The Man from U.N.C.L.E. instead of Interstellar?
Yes.
You watched Clerks 3 instead of Interstellar.
I was curious about Clerks 3. Just came out. So then, I did my whole vacation. It was very lovely. Then I'm on the plane ride home. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch Interstellar. I check. Interstellar is no longer on the plane. So I watch Atomic Blonde, and then I watch...
I feel like at this point you're just choosing to not watch Interstellar.
I watched something else.
I'm gonna
Bruce Almighty.
I'm gonna forcefully show this to you.
I watched
eventually.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty's good.
I did not enjoy it all the way. I like Jim
Bruce
Carrey,
Almighty.
but I thought it was a really mean-spirited movie. But everybody does a very good job. I think it's also awesome that movie made everyone be like, yeah, Morgan Freeman's God.
Yeah,
We believe that. Then
he has the voice of God, literally.
I got stranded in Minneapolis for an entire night, so I had to stay the night, blah, blah, blah. Next day, my final flight, I'm scrolling through. I see Interstellar. I look at it.
Did you watch fucking the Smurfs movie?
I watched Mamma Mia.
Oh my fucking
Which
God.
was wonderful. Anyway, I did not watch Interstellar.
I don't understand why you're just so adamant to not watch this movie at this point.
Well, it crossed my mind.
That's not good enough. It's not one of those movies that can just be like, yeah, I'll maybe watch it. It's a movie you have to watch if you like movies.
Have you seen Mamma Mia, though?
Fuck Mamma Mia. I don't like musicals.
Mamma Mia is great.
I don't like musicals.
Wall-to-wall ABBA.
I don't care.
It's wonderful.
Don't care.
Also, Mamma Mia looks beautiful. My favorite shot in Mamma Mia.
You know what else looks beautiful? In a lot of shots?
Clerks 3.
And
my favorite shot in Mamma Mia is when they're doing Dancing Queen and they have this big like all these women running down a mountain. And then it just cuts to this old man at a piano going, I was like, what? Who's that old man? How did we get him on that piano up on this mountain in Greece?
is that where it's based?
Yeah, it's about Meryl Streep has a Greek hotel, and her daughter, played by Amanda Seyfried, wants to have her dad at her wedding. She's 20, by the way, and getting married. Insane. That's
I've had 3 people I know got married at 18 or 19.
Terrifying thought to me.
I know.
So then she invites the 3 men that fucked her around the same time, Meryl Streep, to the wedding.
Meryl Streep was 20 in this movie?
No, Amanda Seyfried's 20.
Oh, Amanda Seyfried.
And the dads are Pierce Brosnan, Colin Firth, and Alexander Skarsgård. Unless that's the wrong Skarsgård. It's the old elder Skarsgård.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, are you my dad? And then they're all like, we're your dad. And then at the end, Meryl Streep's like, I have no idea who the dad is.
I wonder if there was
she marries Pierce Brosnan.
I wonder if there was like a weird scientific way to get that like figured out, you know?
Not in Greece.
Oh, really?
In Greece?
Greece is a third world country.
No, well, they were on an island with no mainland and everything was ran by Meryl Streep.
I wonder if there was like anywhere else in the world that they could just went to and just, figured it out.
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think that's a thing that's possible.
I've never heard of a
Me either.
DNA test.
What's that?
I don't know
what's
what's
DNA?
DNA.
Are you a witch?
I am. I watched Hocus Pocus 2 and was like, that's the lifestyle for me.
Is that good?
I don't know. I watched it while a little drunk with Melissa. And then I watched 20 minutes of it and then I said, I'm going to sleep. And then I slept on Audrey's floor.
When was this?
Don't remember.
Huh.
Recently.
Well, my friend told me that whoever was the hot one of all the witches, 3 witches, the dumb one. Well, they're all dumb. The blonde one.
I haven't seen the first one either.
What the fuck? Then why'd you watch this? What is wrong with you?
Because Melissa just started watching Hocus Pocus 2, and I was like, well,
I
I guess
thought you chose to watch it.
No,
Okay.
I was doing something else. Then I came into the room, and she was watching Hocus Pocus 2, and I was like, I'll tune in. Why not? And then I was like, I'm exhausted, and I'm going to sleep. Now, Joaquin, I would like to tell you my favorite part of my vacation. I was asleep for all of this story.
Where were you?
In my bed.
Where?
In the hotel.
Okay.
So it's 2 a.m. I'm sleeping. I'm all cozy.
Mm-hmm.
At the top of my lungs, I start screaming, "No! No! Help!" And I am scurrying away, trying with all my might to run away from something.
And you're asleep.
I'm totally asleep. I'm not aware of any of this. Shogun, my mom, gets up. She starts being like, "You're okay. You're okay." I kick her right in the chest. Fully asleep. I'm still fully asleep. And she finally gets me to wake up. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I went back to sleep instantly.
What the fuck, dude?
That was the first night.
You remember a dream you had?
Nope, not at all. I have no memory of it. Except
Except for
once, it was a very nice hotel.
Well, what hotel was it?
It was a Best Western Plus.
Dog, that shit might have been haunted. If it had multiple times.
The crazy thing was that it sounded like we'd murdered someone based off of my screams.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single knock at the door. I was like, you could kill someone here and get away with it. Isn't San Diego just the place?
Yeah.
Night 2. At this point, we've driven up to Anaheim because we're going to go to Disneyland because I really want to go on the Indiana Jones ride. And we got a different
hotel. Was it good?
Oh my god, dude. Indiana Jones was fucking awesome. Nice. Also, hot take, Disneyland, much worse than Disney World.
Yeah.
Right, I know, but I knew also...
that's not a hot... That's a very cold take.
Here's the funny... This was the funniest thing I realized about Disney World. And the Fantasy Kingdom at Disney World also has this. As you know, it's kind of divided into sections. Mm-hmm. And I think it's very funny that the sections are like...
You mean Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, Magic Kingdom. What did I...
Fantasy Kingdom.
I messed it up.
I was like, is that like a Disneyland exclusive?
I love that it's divided into space / the future, jungle, like Cowboy Town, Star Wars, a snowy, beautiful German town, and New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Why is New Orleans there? It feels like they're like,
it's French.
We need to have the best fucking adventure.
It's French.
Where would a family go to have a great adventure?
They go German, they go Western, and they go French.
And they go to Louisiana.
It's a very... Well, because that's why everything in Louisiana sounds French. Because the French...
I know, but it's just funny that they were like, we have this awesome fucking space world.
It feels like a very normal, like, jump for me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It feels appropriate to me.
Feels to go from the future and space, which, by the way, at Disneyland has a Nemo ride in it, and I was like, that's not in the future or space.
That should be like Epcot.
Anyway, that night...
Do they have Epcot?
They did not have Epcot.
What do they have there?
Basically Magic Kingdom.
That's it?
Yeah.
Just one big Magic Kingdom?
And they have California Adventure, but I did not go to that.
Okay.
That's where they got the Marvel stuff. But I was there, and I went, God damn.
Wait, there's not even a Star Wars thing in Magic Kingdom in Disney World.
They're adding it, though.
I thought that was part of Epcot.
Oh, I don't know then. Okay. Maybe.
We're Disneyland guys.
We're Disneyland guys.
We're Disney adults. I fucking hate Disney adults.
I
hate Disney adults. They're like they know too much. They get too excited. Like sure, Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. Disney World is a lot of fun to go to.
It's a fun place, especially if you're with the right people.
Atmosphere, great.
Yes.
Things to do there.
Don't make it your whole personality.
Don't make it your personality.
It's a horrible.
Don't go multiple times a year.
No.
There's people that I understand go multiple times a year, and it's like veterans because they get to go for free.
Yeah.
Right. Use that shit. Right. Yeah. Use it. Use that shit. But like, if you're paying every year to go for the best experience, like dog, like,
bad choice.
I can understand a low key one.
Check the audio.
I'm not gonna lie. Once a year, I can kind of get behind.
I don't know if I can get behind maybe once every couple years, but once
multiple times a year I'm against.
Multiple times a year I'm against. I'm against once a year as well. I can maybe no, I can't even do 2. Maybe 4. Once every 4 years.
I think once every 2.5, maybe 2 every 3 years.
I think you also need
4 is a long time.
Really, well, that's because I feel like you need to forget.
Yeah, then the magic. Because eventually the magic goes away. Because then you're just going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like you really need it to basically be an entirely new experience each time.
Yeah.
And each time also you walk around more and more plastic.
I want to go to like the Disney World in Japan.
They have a Disney World in Japan?
I think I'm pretty sure. Because they have like a Mario thing there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole Mario World, which I really want to fucking do.
Anyway, let me continue my story.
Oh yeah, sorry, finish your story.
The second night, I remember this dream. I thought there was a lizard.
Tokyo Disneyland.
I thought there was a lizard next to my bed.
Uh-huh.
So apparently, out loud, I said, "The lizards, they're crawling all over me." And then I I don't wake up, but I turn on the light and I'm looking around and Shogun's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, the lizard. Where'd the lizard go? She's like, there's no lizards. So I was like, oh, okay. And I'm back asleep. Next night.
You're the most like normal sleepwalker because you just like you get like they wake you up and you're just fine.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's very dangerous to wake up someone who sleepwalks.
I'm fine.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
Next night, nothing happens.
Okay. But your mom was on fucking edge. Your mom was on edge that whole night.
Oh, thank Christ. The final night when we are stuck in Minneapolis, I start going, no, again. And then Shogun goes, no, we're not doing this again. You're asleep. And it worked. I did not wake up.
I kind of want to stay tonight and see what happens.
You can.
Does anything happen last night?
I don't know. I was fully asleep, Ralph.
I don't know if your mom like would have heard anything.
No, she wasn't here.
Oh, okay. That's weird, man.
It was crazy. I loved it. Also, look at this fine little guy. Look at this fine little fella I got on my shirt. He's great. I don't have a name. Sound off in the comments if you can name this guy on my shirt.
Gerald.
Also,
there we go. Boom.
Comment.
Gerald's Game.
That movie.
That's the third time I mentioned that on the show.
You mention that movie all the time.
No. The second time I mentioned it.
That movie all the time.
It's a fucked up movie though.
People in the comments, give us suggestions for a podcast set. Because Ksenia keeps telling us she hates our podcast set.
Yeah, I mean, how about you come design it, Ksenia?
Wow, you really came out angry. I was trying to really bring the community together, but
you get so upset about it. You should come fix it, huh?
I won't be opposed if Ksenia comes and fixes it, because then that's no work for us.
Also, a lot of their friends like watched the Hot Ones one, and they said that they should be regular guests on the show, because then they watch it. So I think this means we have to.
Wait, what the fuck? Why aren't we?
I know.
Just watch it for us.
And they don't care. So now that means we have to farm them for views until we get to a substantial amount of views, regardless, and then we get rid of them. Then we just keep our.
Then we never let them back on. We
never
can
again.
Keep having Audrey and Ksenia on. I like having Audrey and Ksenia on.
Yeah, we just need to find out a proper sitting arrangement for that.
Nope.
Yes.
We got to do at least one where all four of us are on this couch.
One. Okay.
At least.
At most.
One. At least.
I agree to one.
Here's the thing.
Some volunteers sit behind or on the floor.
Here's the thing. What if you get outvoted? What if me, Audrey, and Ksenia are all like, yeah, we'll squeeze on this couch?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I don't care.
Where will
I won't. I'll sit anywhere else.
But we only have 2 cameras again.
Camera, everybody, right here. Me, camera, on the chair. Literally figured it out.
But I like the idea of we have this same camera set
You don't understand how wide I am.
I don't.
Like,
I'll be honest.
You are a small man.
I'm a small boy.
I have a very wide.
It's weird to call me a man.
Like, look at. I take up.
You take
half
up
the couch.
A seat. Let me do that.
You take up like a quarter.
I take up a small amount.
And you're sitting towards the middle.
I'm sitting towards the
middle. You're taking
middle.
up a quarter.
Yeah,
my chest itself takes up half of this.
Yeah, I don't take up a lot of room.
I have my elbows squished like
to be comfortable.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of room you got to give.
See what I mean?
Let's talk about your hair.
Oh yeah.
You got new hair.
Yeah.
You stole it from a man on the street.
I stole it from Heat Miser.
Oh yeah, Heat Miser. I forgot about that bit
Miser.
already. That was a really funny bit.
Yep.
Sorry, it was good.
Heat Miser.
Stole
from him.
What's his first name? Is it like Harold Heat Miser? I gotta talk to you about something.
First name's Heat.
I gotta talk to you about something.
I gotta say something too. Mine's kind of a fucked up story, but I find it funny.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's a space wizard.
Yeah.
Why is his first name Ben?
That's his cover-up name.
Oh, it's his secret identity name.
Ben Kenobi was his cover-up name.
He still kept the same last name?
Yeah, I mean, last names were like ambiguous. Well, he was just old man Ben. He got Ben Kenobi.
Well, I had become under the impression.
Everyone knew him as Ben. That was it.
I had become under the impression that his first name was Ben,
and his first name is Obi-Wan.
Okay, that's much better. I was upset because I was like, he's a wizard in space with a laser sword, and his name is Ben?
Also, no one knows he's a wizard or has a laser sword when he's Ben.
Okay, that's much better.
Because he goes away. Well, yeah, in like the Kenobi show, he comes out of hiding, but no one knows where he's hiding.
Well, I just thought he was running all around being like, my name is Ben.
No, his whole purpose was to protect Luke.
I hadn't seen the ones without Luke Skywalker. So I was like, is his name Ben in those?
What do you mean?
The Star Wars
the prequels. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's just Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, that makes me less up. I was like, Ben is such a dumb name for a space wizard.
That's why Darth Vader calls him Obi-Wan.
I didn't know. I thought Obi-Wan was his last name.
Kenobi. They literally say Kenobi after Ben.
Well, I thought he had a big old last name. It was Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's like if your name is Josh Meyerschwitz.
Is that a real?
I don't think that's a real person. What's your fucked up story?
Okay, Siri. I was at work.
I lost my ability to say emphasis.
I was at work a couple days ago, and I was sitting on lunch, and I faced the wall for the place I usually sit at all the time.
Because you like to just stare into the void. And
I don't like people see me eat or looking at people when I'm eating.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm being looked at when I'm eating.
Why don't you like to see them? What does it something bother you about it?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I just don't want people to watch me eat.
I would love it if people watch me eat.
And so I was just sitting there, and I was wearing my AirPods, and it's the Pros, so it has like the noise cancellation mode.
It's a bigger headphone.
Yes. And someone behind me was fucking coughing, like nonstop. And I was like, first one I was like, damn, that's a fucking fat cough. And it happened like again.
Fat cough was my rap name, also.
And happened again and again and again.
Was someone choking?
I don't know. I didn't want to turn around though, because I don't want someone to cough and be like, bro, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
But I did hear someone go, damn, and whoever coughed, right? Like, it kept happening. And I was like, dude, what is going on? So then right before I left, I heard it again. So I'm like, okay, they're still here. Mm-hmm. So I got up and I turned, like I was like turning to leave. So I looked at them real quick. It was like some like little girl with Down syndrome. This whole time I was like, and I feel bad for being like kind of upset about it.
Why were you upset about it?
Because I was like, that's gross. Like I didn't know who the person was.
Yeah.
So also I know some fucker behind me is just coughing like right behind me, like loud as shit. And then I turn around, I'm like, oh shit. She don't know better. I'm like, damn, I kind of feel bad. And then I feel bad for someone going like, damn, because they can see who it was.
That
I'm like, who the fuck's that guy?
That guy sucks.
Yeah. And I was just like, man, I was expecting to see some old fat white lady who doesn't give a fuck about anybody. The country as shit and is doing whatever the fuck she wants.
Country as shit.
Like, that's what I was expecting. And then I turn around, it's like this little cute girl with Down syndrome just eating her sushi, just having a good time.
Sushi?
She's eating sushi, yeah.
How old was this girl, would you reckon?
Like 12, 13.
Okay, I was thinking 6.
No. I literally said 12. Like a second ago.
Didn't listen to that part. Sushi is still a very advanced food for a 12-year-old.
Pick it up and dip it and eat it.
No, not the fucking process of eating it. Like, it's a very
Sushi's
advanced.
common now.
But like as a palate, when you're 12,
a California roll,
I guess
that's easy.
I just feel like
they're eating like shrimp tempura, like or like nirigaki, or the fucking shit is like the raw shit. Then I'm like, all right, what the fuck is this 12-year-old doing?
Sucking on a fish.
Yeah, but then
she just went down to the river and then walked into a Wegmans.
That's what it is. But then she was just eating like California roll or some shit. So I'm like, that's fine. Yeah, when you were gone, nothing in my life happened. It was also weird not coming here.
Oh, I bet.
Because we would text, sure, but like it was like not having to come. My battery's about to die soon.
What?
Yeah.
God.
But not coming because I come here once a week.
You come here all the time.
And I didn't come for almost 2 weeks, and it was weird.
That does feel. That's why it feels like I haven't seen you in forever, because it's been. We're so used to like every 5-6 days you're here so we can do a podcast, and all of a sudden that changed.
White Christmas. I'm high on crack.
What?
Stuck in my head.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm high on crack.
Yeah, it's a meme.
I've never heard of that meme.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm high on crack.
Have you seen that movie?
White Christmas?
Yeah, with Bing Crosby.
No, maybe I might have.
God, every time I hear a meme, especially one that's fucked up like that, or it's a bit that's not fucked up, but it's a little fucked up. My brain goes, God, do I want to put those in the children's videos I edit?
They would all know them too. That's the thing.
The children?
All those children would know that. Because they're on TikTok.
Let me tell you about something. When I was in Disney World.
No.
Disneyland. Thank you. There's this woman in front of me. And by woman, I mean probably a 16-year-old girl. But
okay.
Everyone's a woman in my mind, I guess.
That's weird.
Because you're all women.
Even children?
Well, if you're taller than me, I think that you're an adult. Also, I just see everyone as older than me. Unless you're obviously a child. Then I'm like, get out of here. What are you doing here? On the Indiana Jones ride, awesome. One of the best parts, the line. I'm not joking.
Really?
I love the line of the Indiana Jones ride.
Why?
Because they had all this shit you can look at, and it really feels like you're walking through a temple.
There's a part in like the Star Wars ride, the Smuggler's Run, where like you're getting put through like the like Star Cruiser.
Yeah. And
like the Empire's like escorting you, so the whole time you're talking to like the.
That's cool.
The guards. So I get that.
All the other lines at Disneyland sucked. Like they did not have any of the immersion of a Disney World.
Disneyland, like
they need to update
sucks.
it. It wasn't great. Also, quick little side story. Rode the Matterhorn.
What's that?
It's a like bobsled ride with the Yeti.
Uh-huh.
That ride made my back hurt so bad.
Was it bumpy?
It wasn't. It was like old, and it would like switch us side to side, and I was like, this fucking hurts. Anyway, on Indiana Jones.
Disneyland just blows.
I have so many things to say about Disneyland, but let me talk about this one. I saw this girl in front of me. There's a sign as it's part of the Indiana Jones ride that says, don't step on the tiles that have triangles on or diamonds on them because the spikes will kill you. And I was like, that's fun. Obviously, when you step on them, nothing happens.
Would it make like a noise?
It would have been cool if it made a noise.
Holy shit. English, Joaquin. Do you speak it?
It would have been really cool if it made a noise.
Yeah.
They didn't. Maybe they'll add that in the future. Disneyland,
They won't.
Take notes.
Disneyland is just like the forgotten
Maybe if they
stepchild.
put that on Disney World. I will say,
I guarantee you if that was in Disney World, something would have happened.
I wish that they had Indiana Jones at Disney World. Then Disney World would be perfect. But this girl...
I want to go back to Disney World.
I'd go back with you. This girl fucking stepped on every diamond. And I don't know why, but it made me really upset.
Was she blonde?
I don't remember. I just remember she went out of her way to step on every diamond.
That's kind of funny, though.
But it was just like, what are you getting out of this? Because it felt like it just made it
What do you
less
get out of
fun.
doing shit that you do?
Like what?
Anything that you do in existence.
Speaking of, I had an idea last night, morally speaking. How fucked up do you think it would be if I got most of our friends together and instead of giving them alcohol, I got like sparkling ciders and stuff, but told them it was alcohol to see who it would affect to see if they would actually get drunk based off of placebo?
That would be funny.
Okay.
But I think someone would eventually see the fact
Someone
that
would figure it out.
someone would read it.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, take the labels off. Obviously, now I can't do it because it's on the podcast.
Yeah, you can't. Just cut this part out.
Well, I want it to be
It'd be a fun placebo. I think everyone would be fine.
I think we could. But like the idea of the placebo, I'm just curious if it would affect anyone.
There's no one really in the group, though, that's like that. Because you can tell, like, if someone were to be, like, over-exaggerating things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone, when they get drunk, like, they're just that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no one's, like, acting extra.
Yeah, it's not like a big hullabaloo.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, if this happens, but even that, like, to the effect of, oh, they're acting like they're normal drunk.
Yeah.
I would be fascinated if that worked. Because, like, when you give someone a sugar pill and this will cure your bronchitis.
Mm-hmm. And it goes away. Well, it's because the brain's a powerful thing.
It is. I'd be so curious.
It's like if you tell yourself that your foot hurts, and you just...
Your foot hurts.
Your foot will start hurting.
The other thing that I realized while at Disneyland, I'm jumping all around, sorry about that. The Jungle Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I know this has been touched on by everyone, but being that person on the boat who's got to do all the talking, goddamn miserable job.
They probably get paid decently.
I don't think they do. I've heard you get paid shit money at Disneyland and Disney
Really?
World. And I just can't imagine having to say that script over and over again. Also, this was so funny. No, it wasn't, but to me it was. There was a small child on the Jungle Cruise with us who was a fucking menace. And this child was like sticking their head out and like trying to dip themselves into the water. And the Jungle Cruise girl was like, hey, no, bring them on the boat.
Yeah.
So then for the rest of the cruise, I was like, I know what I'm watching.
That kid.
I would watch that kid, and I would watch the girl who was guiding. She was doing the Jungle Cruise, because what she would do is she would look out, be like, "Here's the animatronic," and then she would gaze across the boat very quickly, make a definitive stop on that child, be like, "You're on the fucking boat. Okay, I'm not losing my job because of you," and then keep going. And she'd go back, child, keep going.
Good.
Because those parents were not paying attention.
Fucking parents like that, bro.
It's annoying. Those parents also had a baby with them who one of them was holding, and the baby was screaming and crying and reaching for the other parent. And it was very evident that if the baby was handed to the other parent, it would have stopped crying.
Those kids are gonna fucking be terrible humans.
It was insane. I was like, just give them the baby.
Yeah.
Just figure some. Also, that little girl, when we were in line, was like, it was like she was a fucking animal with rabies. She was snapping at other kids and like her little. There was one. I felt so bad. She had a brother.
I'm sorry if my kid's like that.
You don't get to go to Disneyland
Ever. You're not leaving the house, probably.
But her brother was there, and I felt so bad for him. Not the baby. There was she had like a twin brother, and he was like, "Ow!" And I'm like, "Don't scream in the line." And he was like, "She bit me," and she saw no justice because of this. And I was like, that little girl fucking bit that little boy, and you're doing nothing about it.
That's fucking. That's
It was
probably,
insane.
He's gotta be the other twin. You think?
They look the same age.
Probably the middle child.
He was taller than her, which is what made me think
He's a dude.
but that's what made me think that they're twins.
Do you think twins like have the same height?
Because Dylan and Cole Sprouse are different heights.
Like by a lot?
Not by a lot. It's noticeable.
Okay.
But also, I think that just might be lifestyle choices, and maybe it's a like my brain is perceiving it weirdly because one of them, Dylan or Cole, the Riverdale one, is very skinny and svelte, so it might look taller. Then the one who's not the Riverdale one,
I can look it up,
is very bearded and wide.
Dylan Sprouse height 5'11".
5'11". Cole Sprouse
5'10" and a half. No, that's
the
this
same.
Is not
height.
Cole Sprouse.
That's the same.
That is Cole
height.
Sprouse. 5'10" and a half. Yeah.
That's the exact same height.
height.
But like that's just semantics.
Yeah.
If you're 5'10" and a half, you're 5'11".
Yeah.
Unless you're at the doctor and they're like, if you don't tell us exactly how tall you are, this life-saving medicine will not work.
They don't tell you. The doctor tells you. You don't tell the doctor.
Yeah, but you're like in urgent care and they're like, hey, you've lost a leg. If you have a leg that's... they have a couple different legs that you could choose from.
Prosthetic?
Nope, real other legs. They're going to replace the leg.
Frankenstein?
Urgent care has that new system for it. Leg system.
Yeah.
It's all crazy. They get different legs from different donors. It's awesome. Separately, I don't care about this bit anymore. Bluey!
Dude. I've been saying this for years.
I'm so into Bluey now.
Bluey is so good.
Bluey's a
and it's finally
show.
getting a second season too.
Bluey has a third season.
Well, whatever. It's getting a new season. It's getting a new one.
But do you know how many episodes of Bluey there already are?
Yeah, a lot.
161.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's so good.
I love Bluey.
I was trying to tell you this shit.
You were. I don't know why.
Bluey
is... based off of your recommendation, I saw Bluey while going through the channels on the hotel TV, and I was like, you know what? Joaquin's been talking up Bluey. Let me watch Bluey and not Interstellar.
Was that an option?
No, it was not.
Oh my God, if that was a fucking option, I would have been more accepting, but kind of upset still.
But I watched Bluey and I was like, oh my God, I need to watch so much Bluey.
It's so good.
I'm in love with it.
Did you watch the Shadow Game episode?
I love
that one. Looks good, right?
I want to do that.
And
in
it
real
looks
life.
good though.
It looked good.
Like the way they did the shadow, it looks so fucking good.
I want to do that in real life.
And the show also like looks great.
My favorite episode,
because there's like, sorry, real quick. There's like other like preschool shows like the Spider-Man one they had, or like the Marvel one.
Spidey and His Amazing Friends looks pretty good.
The one that's out now,
I think it looks pretty good.
I think it's like dog shit.
I disagree.
I hate the art style and I hate the way everything looks.
I learned something about that today that I hate. Miles Morales in that show is called Spin. Why? Call him Spider-Man.
I hate
oh,
my biggest fucking gripe with things like that, like shows, and movies, is when they change one little fucking thing that didn't need to be touched.
I don't know. Here's what.
Why Spin?
I understand. I understand not calling
like
him
Spider Gwen, right?
Yeah.
Like Spider Stacy. Why the fuck do they did
call
that?
her Ghost Spider now.
Even worse.
Here's what I don't get.
She doesn't go invisible.
She does not. She's just white. Like her costume is white. I understand
that's fucking stupid.
For a preschool show, yeah, probably don't call two different people Spider-Man. But don't call one of them Spin, because that's a bad name.
Spin's stupid. Spider-Boy. Go do Spider-Boy. Do Spider-Boy.
Spider-Boy.
Then you know.
The Arachnid.
No, you'll still know there's two different Spider-Man. Like, you're not, like, kids aren't that dumb.
They aren't that dumb.
There's one in blue and red, and one in black and red. They could both be Spider-Man.
I understand the perception of like being a studio executive or a producer,
and I disagree as well still, because comic books are made for everybody.
Yeah, and
they had a whole line of comics called Spider-Men.
Correct.
There's both of them in the same comic.
But I understand if you're 3 and you'd
if they're 3, they're watching fucking OK-KO. That's the wrong show. They're watching.
3-year-olds watching OK-KO.
No, that's the wrong show.
You're the cool 3-year-olds.
They're watching the Gubble Guppies. Where's like Bubble Guppies?
Why can't they? It's on Disney Junior. It's the same channel.
Yeah, but like
those 3-year-olds are watching Bluey.
Bluey, they can watch. So
why can they not watch this Spider-Man show?
Too aggressive.
Too aggressive.
Too aggressive.
What are you talking about?
I also hate the art in that because it's like it looks like chibi to me.
Yeah, it's cute for 3-year-olds.
I grew up.
Have you heard the theme song though?
No, I'm not heard
the theme song.
Because I just see it when I walk. Because we have like a kids section at work right next to our break room.
That's cool.
So I'll walk past. That's how I discovered Bluey.
Oh, really?
Because when I still work as a busser and I'd be done, and I just sit there and watch Bluey.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. But then I walk past and I see the art style for it, and I just fucking hate it. I don't hate it. I also don't like how like they're all the same age.
Miles should be younger. I don't care if Peter and Gwen are.
They should be older.
I do care if Gwen is.
They're all the same age. They're all like elementary school. They're also like children.
They're children. It's a children's show.
I get that, but like no.
I don't.
We watched Spectacular Spider-Man as a kid, or the Amazing Spider-Man as a kid.
There's a difference between like a Y7, like a
we were
kids show.
kids though.
We were kids, but it's different. A preschool show, I'm more willing to be like, yeah, I'm accepting.
I wouldn't even call that a preschool show.
I would watch a show.
Elementary school kids would be watching that too.
No, when I was in elementary school, I wasn't watching Disney Junior anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
When I was in elementary school, I'd fully moved on to Cartoon Network.
Back when we watched Cartoon Network, was the shit.
It was awesome.
It was the shit.
My favorite part about old TV,
besides Courage,
I love Courage.
Scared the shit out of me.
Courage was an amazing show.
I hated Scourge.
It was so good though.
Scared the shit out
One
of
of
me.
my favorite parts about old TV is when you're watching it and it would say on right now, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You're like, oh, sick, and you click on it, and then it was a different show, and you're like, okay, I guess I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Now I have a
Could it be towards like the end of the show?
I have to ask you about Bluey.
I miss cable.
I do too. Anyway, Bluey.
Mm-hmm.
You told me you do not like Bingo.
Yeah, I did. I forgot to explain this to you in text. It's probably because I haven't watched it in a while, and I just kind of forgot who did what.
Bingo is Bluey's younger sister, by the way.
Yeah.
For everyone watching who definitely hasn't seen Bluey.
If you have to watch
Go
Bluey.
watch Bluey. High recommendation.
Like, it's actually, like, stupid good. Like,
we make movies. Go watch Bluey.
I'll show my kids Bluey.
I'll show everyone Bluey.
Like, Bluey's fucking good.
Dude, it would be so funny if we got, like, a meeting with someone funny. Like, I don't know, someone, like Joe Biden.
We just showed them.
And we just show
them Bluey.
show them Bluey. And you're like,
The
this
whole
is what
time
that
we're sitting there
podcast's
eating
about.
snacks.
Yeah.
Just watching Bluey.
And then we're like, okay, now are you ready to do the podcast?
That'd be it.
Why do you hate Bingo?
No, I got them flipped.
Oh, you got Bluey and Bingo
Yeah,
flipped.
I got Bluey and Bingo
okay,
flipped.
good. Because Bluey is a little asshole sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you so mean
I got them flipped.
to Bingo?
Bingo's a vibe.
Bingo's chilling.
Bingo's big chillin'.
There's a part.
Bing chillin'.
There's a part where they're in the bathroom and Bingo, the dad goes, hey, Bingo, you're almost done? And she says, it started out as a wee, but then it turned into a poo. And I was like, that's so funny.
It shows like
It's also really funny and almost it made me cry. I'll be
really?
honest. There's an episode where they go camping and Bingo meets this dog named Jean-Pierre.
Yeah.
And at the end, Jean-Pierre leaves before Bluey can say goodbye, and she goes up to the mom and she's like, hey, am I ever going to see Jean-Pierre again? And she's like, I don't know, the world's pretty crazy. Years pass, this tree grows, and then Bluey's sitting under this tree, and Jean-Pierre walks up and says, hey, Bluey. And I'm like, oh my God! I'm crying at Bluey.
Bluey's so good, dude.
Bluey's so good.
It's so I love like the art style. I love the characters are dogs.
My favorite joke, though, in the whole show is in this hospital episode where the dad is laying down and they say, what's your name? And he goes, my name is Telemachus. And I was like, what? What
I
name
love the
did
dad.
you choose?
The dad is so dope.
The dad is awesome. That's
there was one episode that like
aspire to be.
really like was like, damn, that's like deep like what they're going into. It was like how Bluey's family is very fun because like the wiener dog came over.
That
right?
wiener dog's so funny. He
I love the
cannot
wiener
even
dog.
sit down.
And he came over and they're playing octopus with the
Okay.
dad. And basically they were like, you do all these things, and then like the kids would run by and you have to grab them. That's like the whole game, right? Then he wanted to go home to his parents and play octopus with his dad, but his parents like I guess like intellectuals. I guess
thought you were gonna say Nazis. I was
Maybe.
actively ready for you to
They're
say
wiener
Nazis.
dogs.
No, I like that on the show. They also call them sausage dogs.
Yeah,
Did I say dogs or daws?
Jaws.
Okay,
It's
great.
okay. But I love when he went home and he wanted to play it, and his dad didn't like understand the game because it's just not how he works.
Yeah.
And it was like how that like hit hard with the
Sausage
wiener
dog.
dog, sausage dog, because it was like, why can't we be fun?
Yeah.
And then it was like the whole like moral dilemma of that. I was like, dude, this show's like hit deep, man.
It's really good. I'm a big
so
Bluey
good.
fan.
I love Bluey.
We stand Bluey.
We stand Bluey. I want to buy that plushie.
I was at Target, and I was like, I want that big
We
Bluey.
should have done it.
We should put him right here. Her right
Be-
here.
or just
I
right
keep
in the
forgetting
back.
Bluey's a girl because
Yeah.
she's blue and the dad is blue,
Yep.
and little kids all sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there's going to be a scene in the Barbie movie where someone's like, hey, you want to put some shrimp on Barbie?
I hope so.
And then
Well,
Ken's...
what rating is that movie?
I think it's rated R.
God, I hope so.
It's at least PG-13 because I know there's that scene where that guy comes up on the street and slaps her on the tush.
Nice.
You know what word I hate?
Tush.
Tummy. Love tush.
Why
hate
tummy?
I hate when I'm told do something and it'll, like, if you eat it and... I just hate hearing the word tummy. It makes me upset.
Really?
I don't know why.
Interesting.
It's like, I guess if you're talking to me and you say, how's your tummy? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Say stomach.
It was like to my kid, maybe.
Kids are fine.
Kids
you
are
can say
fine.
tummy to a kid.
Yeah.
I think I just don't like referring to a belly because I also don't like belly. I like stomach,
Yeah,
and that's
stomach.
about it.
Yeah.
I said that's about it, but I had a big burp.
We got it. We got there.
Well, I just want to make sure the audience was clear on it. because as I learned, you have to talk down to them. If Bluey's taught me one thing, it's talk down to your audience. Make them feel real dumb.
Watch Bluey now, man.
I'll watch Bluey with you after the podcast.
Bluey's so fun.
Dude, I'll 100%
fucking love Bluey.
We were talking when I was at the San Diego Zoo, which is wonderful. It's really cool. They have that big Chinese lizard or salamander that's huge and wet and they kill all the time. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
What?
There's this Chinese salamander, or maybe it's Japanese, I'm not sure. That's enormous.
Mongolian, maybe.
It's Chinese or Japanese. I know it's one of those two, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Is it Mongolian technically Chinese, or is that Mongolian's own thing?
I don't know what Mongolia is. I'm not smart. I'm not smart enough. But they had it's a very rare salamander because so many people have hunted and killed it, thinking that it is a cure-all when it's just wet. It's just a wet salamander. Anyway, I realized that if I was at the zoo by myself, which was something we were talking about while I was at the zoo, I would go around and talk to everyone I saw and pretend I was from a different country.
Why?
Because I think that'd be so funny.
Oh, you did that, or you want to do that?
I didn't do it, but I would.
Okay.
There's also, while I was at the zoo, there was this old man there this is what spurred this conversation. There was an old man who was there by himself, and he was holding a camera and filming something, and then I just hear him go, "Fuck, I guess I'm cursed." And I was like, what is wrong with that guy? Why? And then he marched away all angry, and I was like, that guy needs to have some fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Was trying to take a picture, you think?
I don't know, because he was standing at the Chinese alligator enclosure for a solid minute and a half. This alligator was not moving. He just camera, and he didn't move.
And the guy's at the zoo alone.
He didn't move.
He's just miserable.
He wasn't even do something. He was just looking. I felt so bad for him. I was like, does that guy need a friend?
No, don't be that guy's friend. We would be good on a sports thing together. Like anything sports related, because we would be on the same wavelength, so we would think the same things at the same time.
You think I would be good on a sports thing?
Yeah, if we were playing a game of some sort of sport related, we'd be on the same page. We'd be a good duo.
I guess so. Tennis?
We'd be on the same wavelength.
We were bad at tennis together.
You were bad at tennis.
What do you mean?
Because you just exist in a weird thing for some reason. With tennis, you make the weird. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What the fuck is going on right now?
I was trying.
I know you were trying, but that made it weirder. It made it worse because you do these movements. I'm like, if you reacted normally, we'd be fine. But you did a fucking pose midair, and then the ball went away. I'm like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck's going on? It's just
my natural response. It's my fight or flight.
Yeah.
Do you think that you hit an age when, I don't know when, but you just hit an age where all of a sudden you think, I need to stop wearing workout clothes and dress business casual to work out? Because my poppy wears a button-up shirt and khakis. And when I
don't think he's really working out, though.
But here's the thing. I was in San Diego. There was this old man who was fucking obviously running at his top speed for exercise. He was dressed like he was going to go to a buffet.
I saw that at the gym, too.
I was like, what?
Probably twice I've seen someone like that at the gym.
I was just thinking, it doesn't feel comfortable. It feels real chafy. I was like, hey, guy, there's some stretchy pants that you could have on that would make this beautiful. But I guess their skin's all stretchy, so they don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Still, it's weird. That's why I feel like you'd want to wear loose clothes, though.
Yeah, because you don't want your skin flapping against the fabric.
Exactly.
You don't want it to...
I'll probably always wear joggers when I'm not doing something business related, work related. I'd always wear something like this.
You wear a sweatshirt instead whenever you're doing business related, but you wear business pants.
Exactly. I just won't wear a shirt when I do business things.
That's always going to work.
But I'll wear a tie.
Good.
A bow tie.
Oh, perfect. Ooh.
Exactly.
I don't know how people wear that. Bow tie is a real weird reaction.
I like bow ties.
I'm indifferent. I also learned I shave in the shower.
I talked to Audrey about that last night.
How I shave in the shower?
How you were just basically clean. Top half of your body is basically
clean,
just...
yeah. What were
growing up, you're just spotless.
Yeah, growing up, I got no hair, basically. That was the whole conversation?
Yeah, we were talking about something, and I mentioned how you, for some reason, you were just, no matter where.
Well, the reason, we know I shaved my chest for a film that we were making, and then I liked it.
I know. And I kept saying that, you don't do your arms, but I said, because Plastic Man said, with your legs, you're going to get lasered.
I might, yeah.
I know you will. I know you will.
I'll get it. I'll commit.
I know because you just don't want the hair.
I don't care. I also don't care enough because it also grows back thicker.
Laser it.
Yeah, I'll probably laser it.
You have no leg hair. Then you have to be a cyclist. You have the perfect physique for a cyclist.
Thank you.
Because you're short, you're skinny as shit,
and I've lost one of my testicles.
You'll have no leg hairs. You'll have no leg hairs. I'm red.
You're red. Oh yeah, you got the red hair, the red shirt.
I'm into doing red or orange hair, but I'm not into blue hair.
You would be. I don't like you with blue.
I wouldn't
hair.
want blue hair.
I don't see you with
Blue
blue
hair
hair.
would be weird.
I can see.
I just don't like the color blue.
I'm not a big blue, but I like blue.
Even though our logo is literally in the color blue.
Blue is one of my least favorite colors.
But that's just because it like has to be. Because we did it because we couldn't figure out what else other colors to do. Then we waited too long to change it.
We waited too long to change it, and also originally we did blue because blue is a complement to orange, and we had purple and orange in our original Vomit title, which looked so bad.
Yeah,
but I was like, if we have this blue, at least one of the colors will pop, and then we kept the blue because it was the background color.
Yeah,
but we changed to
because we just
white.
lost the orange and.
We lost the orange and the purple.
And then we kept
first, the letters were all different colors. The original Cade and Joaquin logo looked like it was designed by a preschooler, and somehow I was 15.
Yeah, well.
It's the same difference. Yeah.
You're basically in elementary school right now.
Yeah.
In real life.
I'm toddling in, going to my first day, thinking,
you
oh my
stagnated
God, I'm so
all. Like, after preschool, you stagnated.
I'm going into first grade. I'm thinking, I'm so excited to drink this grape juice that I've brought in my backpack. And then I take off my backpack, and it has completely spilled in the backpack.
I would do literally anything to go back to being elementary school.
Why?
Looking back on it, it was just, man, that was the shit.
I'm pretty great.
I loved elementary school. But like being a kid again,
it's very fun.
You know, like going to school, playing Beyblades at lunch with your friends or on dinner on recess. Going to recess, dude.
We should still have recess as adults.
Recess is fucking awesome.
We did not play Beyblades. I can't say that fucking word. Beyblades. We did not play that when I was in first grade, or I never saw it at elementary school.
We'd bring our shit to school.
Well, at my elementary school, we played Ben 10 or Justice League and beat the living shit out of each other.
We didn't do all that.
You can ask Isaac. We would hit each other really hard.
I gotta take you to my elementary school because my elementary school's like playground, outdoor area is fucking awesome, dude.
Ours was odd. It didn't.
Dude, ours was so good. I thought I'd take you there one day.
That's a creepy sentence. Also, we should we should schedule it properly.
Yeah, obviously, like when school's not in.
Yeah.
Or like towards the end, like later in the day.
Yeah.
Like during the summer.
Can we go dressed as children though?
No. Because then it's like, what the fuck are these grown men? I want to have
the spinny hat.
For not. That's even weirder.
Why is that?
They look like a kink thing.
That's a good point. What if we both have the spinny hat?
We had like 3 playground areas.
I was certain that you were about to say we have weird kink energy between the two of us. I was excited.
We had 3 playground areas.
That's really cool. I had 2.
The top one up here.
When you're in 5th grade, were you still allowed to do playground shit? Mm-hmm. In 5th grade, every day at recess, they were like, we have an assigned activity. And me and Isaac were like, fuck you. We're walking the track.
Let us go.
I was so angry in 5th grade when we did that.
Our playground is cool. It's like surrounded by trees because the building is like a big L. I ran into a pole there one time because my hair was too long. I was afraid of getting it cut. So it was all right here. And I was like, I couldn't see it.
Why were you afraid of getting it cut?
Because the razor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes me out. There's like an overhang. So even if it was raining outside, we could still go outside. And there's like a basketball course there, like a little platform thing, like hopscotch and Foursquare and all that shit. And it was like, so they would ask, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you guys want as a class when if it's raining?
Yeah.
You want to stay and play games? You want to go to the overhang? Whatever the choice was that day.
Yeah, whatever choice we made.
Whatever the Congress decided.
Yeah, they went up to the house.
Yeah, we were the house, the kids.
The kids were the house, and then they said, okay, I'm going to pass this along to the principal.
Yep.
And within the next 2 days, we will get a response, and the rain will have stopped.
Yep.
And we will have just stayed inside no matter what.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done listening.